It was November 2006 when I advertised in the local newspaper for an administration manager, someone to come in and run my business, my debt collection business, which I had been running successfully for several years. A girl by the name of Christine Bennett applied for the job, and she came with very good references. She had worked when she left school, she worked for the National Bank. She had worked for Thomas Cook Travel. She had worked for Harvey World Travel. She'd worked for a insurance broker. So she had pretty good credentials. And she had a reference from Harvey World Travel. And so I rang up Harvey World Travel and said, what was she like? Well, the lady that owned the franchise didn't want to say anything about her. She said, I can't tell you anything about her. And I said, why? She said, oh, well, I'm not allowed to. So then I rang up the insurance broker who she worked for. And he told me the same thing. He wasn't allowed to tell me anything about her. Now, if you've got two employers that tell you they won't tell anything about their staff, their former staff, you wouldn't think you'd employ them, would you? But I did. Why did I employ her? Well, I employed her because I believe there's two sides to every story, and I wanted to give her another chance, and she seemed a nice woman, so why wouldn't I give her a job? So I gave her a job. Well, it turned out to be the worst thing I ever did in my life. Within a couple of weeks, she said to me, I said, you're in charge of the business. You run it how you think it should be run. You've got the experience. She said to me, we need to be getting interest on the trust money. I was running a debt collection company, you see, and the money was going into a trust account that the people paid, and it was for our clients. But Christine wanted to earn interest on the money, on the trust money. I said, no, Christine, we don't earn interest on trust money. It belongs to our clients. It's not our money. Well, within an hour, she come back to me and she said, it's all fixed. I said, what's fixed? She said, I've opened another account called the 08 account. And we'll earn interest on the trust money. She said, and I want all the automatic payments coming in from the debtors to go into this new account, this 08 account, which would earn interest. Well, I wasn't happy with that, but I let it go because I was busy doing other stuff. And anyway, then she came to me and she said, listen, I've got a lot of clients, a lot of investment clients and a lot of insurance clients, and I would like to be able to service them. I miss them. And I said, well, okay, I'm an insurance broker, and you can use this business here to service those clients, and we'll sell insurance and investments. That's no problem. So I said, you organise it. So she organised it with a number of investment companies, and she got all these agencies, and one of them was an insurance agency in Christchurch called Fidelity Life. And the lady came down to see us, and we talked about what we could do, and Christine was to organise it all. And I said to her one day, how are we getting on with that thing with the Fidelity Life? She said, oh, it's all fixed. And then she started selling insurance in my office. And she put all the computer stuff from Fidelity Life on our computer, on our main computer. And I didn't say anything. I was just sitting there listening, watching all this happen, because I had left her in charge of my business. Anyway, she said to me one day, she said, I'm going on holiday. She said, I'm going on a cruise. And she said, I put a lot of money, $5,700 into your bank account from the commissions I've earned selling insurance. Oh, that's good. That's great. Yeah, and she said, some of it's mine. I said, why? She said, oh, well, I get commission. So she made me sign these checks, you see. She was throwing checks in front of me. And she had to go next day. She was in a hurry. She had to go next day. So away she went. Well, guess what she did? She put the insurance commissions in this new account she'd opened, and then she'd broken up into small parcels and spread it around all our other bank accounts and then into her name. And it turned out she withdrew 90% of the insurance commission that she put into our bank account. She withdrew it for herself. And I had a girl working for me at the time, and she was shocked. She said, "You better find out what sort of a person you're dealing with here. It doesn't look too honest." So I did. I went searching, and I went around all the other people she worked for. I even saw her parents and had a yarn to her. And what I found, I will tell you in the next clip. Okay, so don't go away.